Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Today we're going to look at what I believe is the best spoofer for OFM in 2026. The real problem most agencies face is a lack of traffic, and in many cases that problem actually starts with a lack of content. It's either that models don't always provide enough content or that they don't always provide content consistently, and because of that the quality can vary significantly from one batch to another. Usually only a small percentage of the content received is actually suitable for large-scale distribution. As a result, there simply isn't enough content being published, and there aren't enough opportunities to generate reach. At first glance, reposting seems like the obvious solution. However, algorithms have become much stricter. The idea is simple. Take a video that already performs well and republish it, either on the same account or, even better, across multiple accounts, to increase overall reach without constantly creating new content. But the reality is that modern platforms can identify duplicate or highly similar content very quickly. Because of that, straightforward reposting often produces disappointing results. So the real question becomes this: what spoofer should you use to maximize reach, maintain video quality, create content variations efficiently, and build a workflow that can scale over time? That's exactly what we're going to cover in this video. Today we're obviously going to talk about MetaGhost, a complete tool with a wide range of settings and features. It's usable for many different types of businesses, but it was also specifically designed with OFM agencies in mind. It includes more than 40 advanced modifications powered by adversarial AI. We'll take a closer look at these features and how they work in the upcoming slides. So let's dive in and see what really makes MetaGhost different. It was built for scaling, and it also comes with a complete API. So why is MetaGhost considered a complete solution? Today, using CapCut or basic spoofers simply doesn't work the way it used to. Most tools rely on the same small set of modifications: slide rotations, minor zooms, simple filters, horizontal flips, or tiny playback speed adjustments. The problem is that those techniques are now widely known and much easier for platforms to identify. Modern platforms use a combination of perceptual hashing, pattern analysis, and machine learning systems to evaluate content. They don't just analyze the video itself. They also look at metadata and other signals associated with the file. This is where MetaGhost aims to make a difference. Instead of modifying only a handful of parameters, it works across multiple areas that platforms may analyze. That includes advanced visual modifications, metadata processing, and clean video exports designed to preserve quality. The goal is to create content variations while maintaining a professional output. The spoofing engine applies more than 40 complex modifications involving color grading, distortions, geometry adjustments, audio tonality, and one particularly interesting feature with integrated adversarial AI. Specifically, one of the major social networks today uses an AI model to detect duplicate content, and that model was essentially made public. We obtained it and integrated it into MetaGhost to help ensure that processed videos are prepared for reposting and treated as unique content. In addition, MetaGhost rewrites metadata in a qualified way. We don't simply delete metadata, we recreate it coherently, as if the video came from a real device. In this case, the metadata can be configured to resemble that of an iPhone 17 Pro, complete with plausible dates, natural-looking information, and customizable GPS data. If you want the metadata to display a GPS location in a specific country, that's possible. Most importantly, the metadata structure is clean and consistent. We've made sure that the information appears natural and coherent, helping maximize trust and authenticity signals. The second part of this video covers another very important feature. We've implemented an API to allow automation and scaling. You can integrate the API into virtually any automation workflow. You can also configure processed videos to automatically appear in a shared drive if you work with virtual assistants. In other words, you can connect it to the systems and workflows you already use. You can build your own workflow on virtually any platform you choose, whether that's N8N, Azure, your own tech stack, a CRM, Telegram bots, or any other system. The idea is simple. You're free to build the workflow that best fits your operation. If you want advanced spoofing and complete control over exactly what gets modified in your videos, you can use Advanced Mode. Advanced Mode allows you to fine-tune the modification process and customize it to your specific needs. You can also save presets so the process becomes fast, consistent, and repeatable later on. The software can run parallel batches of up to 250 variants per request, complete with real-time tracking and clean exports. This means you can build a workflow that is fully automated from start to finish. The spoofing process can run with minimal manual involvement while maintaining high volume and a reproducible workflow. As a bonus feature, we've also integrated something called ShortMaker. At the time I'm recording this video, it's still in beta. By the time you're watching this, it may no longer be in beta and may have evolved into a much more advanced feature. But for now, it's still in beta. ShortMaker automatically generates reels and shorts that are ready to publish in a native vertical scrolling format. It can automatically create quote videos, storytelling content with scene changes, rhythmic pacing, and other short-form content formats. I'm going to show you an example of a video that was generated entirely with MetaGhost. No external editing software was used. Everything was created automatically using MetaGhost.
Just take a little prayer, get your money, man. Like
If you'd like more information, want feedback from our users, or would like to view verified reviews, feel free to join our Telegram group. You'll find the link in the description of this video. And if you'd like to streamline your content workflow in a simple and automated way, you can try MetaGhost for yourself by visiting the MetaGhost website. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.